So DJ Spoo, actually, I do a lot of charity work. DJ Spoo called me and said, would I be keen to do some charity work? There are some prisoners in the cells who have decided to change their lives around, who have been studying, and they're having a graduation. So I actually went there for a charity event. I had no idea that Molemo was one of the criminals locked up in that very prison. I had no idea he would be there. I had no idea there would be media there. I went there for a charity event, and in fear, I panicked. He asked for a photo. I took the photo and did my best to smile. But I did not go there to visit him. So, speaking in public, telling people that I came there to come and have a personal visit is not true. The other thing I want to say is, one of his close friends had reached out to me because there was a funeral, and he said to me, Amanda, hey, we haven't heard from you in a long time. You know, what happened to you? And I said, well, you know, to be blatantly honest, your friend has been raping me. I endured rape for 2 years, so I don't ever want to see him again. And he said, why didn't you say something? Because we've had so many out-of-court settlements for him doing similar things to different women. So, Mac G, Molemo, Marahanyo, Jub, both of you, for the fact that you, especially Mac G, you find gratification of not verifying facts for your own personal gain and financial standing, when you could potentially be destroying people emotionally, not knowing what they have been through. I urge any woman who have been abused, raped by both Mac G or Molemo to come forward. And Kelly Kumala, I just want to say, I believe you. And I think you're an incredible mom. I don't need to know the details because I endured the trauma myself. And I know you probably fought to be alive too. So, you know, any woman who've endured any abuse from Mac G, from Molemo Jub, because I genuinely believe that it takes an abuser and someone who condones gender-based violence to have been able to conduct an interview like this and to speak of women in such a manner. It is 2021, guys. It is not okay anymore. Okay, we may have accepted your abuse before. Our parents and grandmothers before us may have accepted it, but this stops here. Okay, I am the example. If there's any of those women who have been abused by these men, I urge you to please DM me, come forward, and we will fight them together, because I'm not afraid anymore. Okay, and evidently they're using my name in their interviews for relevance, because I'm quietly focusing on my career, which is very successful at that. God has been so good and gracious to me. But I also believe that God would have not allowed these things to happen to me if there wasn't a purpose and a reason for it. Okay? So if you've gone through this by these men, please reach out to me and we'll fight them. We have a very big problem of gender-based violence in this country. And I think that the change will only start if we start to speak up. It needs to stop, guys. It's not okay. And you need to know that if you have been a victim of this and this has happened to you, you have not done anything wrong. And it is absolutely okay to stand up for yourself. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. And don't worry, my biggest thing was, would people believe me? And that was my biggest thing. And the second thing was, would it affect my work? You know, as a female, I genuinely believe we're always fighting double time against the opportunities that men have. So I didn't want to create any problems for myself. I just wanted to make sure that I was successful at all costs. And although that's what I may have wanted, I realized that putting this, I literally stored this under a rug and I hoped that I would forget about it, but I never dealt with it. And listening to a podcast like that, having it play